Good evening. My name is Dr. Swati Joshi, and I'm going to be taking your test for the speaking ability today. May I know your full name, please?
My name is Sena Deepak Kumar Rajput.
Okay. What may I call you as?
You may call me as Sena.
Okay. Can I see your identity card, please? Thank you so much. So, Sena, what do? Do you study or do you work?
I studied cosmetology, and I even work in the same field in a salon called Scissors and Comb.
Okay. So, can you tell us something about the field where you are working as well as studying?
Cosmetology is basically a field in which generally gents as well as female are like people of all categories go, like for even haircuts, beauty related products, for treatments related to hair, skin,
Okay.
and basically for makeovers.
Okay. So, do you like your job?
Yeah, I love my job.
Okay, interesting, because a lot of people, they don't like their jobs.
Yeah.
Right. So, where are you from?
I'm from Vadodara.
Okay. So this test is going to be divided in 3 parts. In the first part, I will be asking you some basic questions about your likes, dislikes, and in part 2, you are expected to talk on a topic for around 2 minutes. And in part 3, you would have some questions which would be a follow-up of part 2. Are you ready to start?
Yeah.
Okay. Let us talk about punctuality. Do you think that you are a punctual person?
Yeah, at times there is a few moments I have that where due to traffic reasons or some of the other reasons I was unable to be punctual. But other than that, I am a punctual person.
Okay. So why is it important to be a punctual person?
For like when you go for a meeting or even for any interviews or anything such kind of things, it is the first thing that a person would judge you on. Like it would be the first impression that it would be created. Like if you are a punctual person, that person would have a good impression that that you value time, because it is not necessary that the opposite person is just free for you to just meet you or have an interview or whatever. So it is
Okay.
necessary to be punctual.
What are your suggestions about developing the habit of punctuality?
Maybe like start up with leaving a little bit early
Okay.
from where you have to reach. Like suppose if you have to reach somewhere at 5 and you know that it's the peak hours of the city and you may get caught up in the traffic, so you can leave maybe 30 minutes early according to the way of the traffic.
What is your opinion about people who are always late?
Like I feel that they are taking the opposite person for granted, that so and so person is like always understands that for XYZ reason I am late, and let it go. But it is not necessary that you every time take the person for granted. It is necessary and very like essential that you even value the person who has taken up time for you to meet you, or whatever reason. It is important that you value their time as well.
What should be the punishment for people who are regularly irregular and impunctual?
I actually don't know what should be the punishment, but like if it is a friend, you can scold them or even make them realize that you are wrong on this.
Okay. All right. So I want you to talk about a time when you got up early. When was it? Why did you get up early? What did you do after getting up? And how did you feel about it? So it's this cue card, okay? And I'm going to give you a blank sheet of paper and a pencil and a minute to plan your answer. Can you please start talking now?
The time when I waked up early was during 2012 to 17. I used to wake up early, like almost 4 o'clock in the morning, because I had my sports practices during, all throughout the year. And as I was in a sports, like in an academy for the regionals, it was necessary that I have to be on time regularly, whether it is whatever day of the week. So during that, it was like the feeling which I used to get initially was like I was very much used to get irritated and frustrated that as I was young, so I was not aware and felt necessary that why should the practices be so much early in the morning. But like later I used to feel that no, it is a very much good routine that you feel fresh and feel energetic the whole of the day, and it was even a good routine for you to build up initially as you are young, that you have to be be there on time for the practices, for your competitions and everything. And even like after when I used to wake up, it was like initially when my mother used to wake me up as I was a kid. So I used to very much like get angry, annoyed on my mother that I don't want to wake up so early. At least when you are a child, you almost like tell your mom that 5 more minutes I want to sleep, I don't want to wake up right now. So it used to be that scene. Then I used to get freshened up.
Okay, thank you so much. Are you a morning person? So are you an early bird or are you a night owl?
During when I used to play sports, I was a morning person, as I used to be very much excited to go on the field and perform my routine and whatever sessions the coaches used to get. But now as I have don't get time to continue my sports, I'm a night person. I like the peace that I get at the night.
Okay, so what do you usually do when you are awake in the night?
I usually either I'm listening to music, or maybe at times if I'm having a rush of thoughts, I maybe just sit outside in my compound and look at the stars and the moon.
Do you think it's a personally good idea to be awake till late night?
At times, if you are not feeling relief in your heart, your mind is not at rest, peace, it is maybe a good idea to be stay awake, but you should be doing something positive that diverts you from thinking negatively or have negative thoughts. So by maybe you can just just be happy that you are here and you are able to enjoy the peace of the night and everything.
Are you aware that after the pandemic, more than 50% of the world is suffering from insomnia and sleep disturbances?
Yeah.
Why do you think it is happening?
It is because of nature has made people realize that you should not take everything for advantage. Like pandemic has taught that it is important for you to give time to your family, your friends, your near ones as well, and you should as well give importance to your work. But even if you are busy with your work, your study life, profession, you should even take out some time for your family, so that they also feel loved and important and cared, that you are there for them.
So are you trying to say that the realization causes sleep disturbances?
Yeah, maybe, because like the generation right now is very overthinking. Like maybe people before this generation, I don't know how they used to be, but like I have seen my friends and even family members that little bit stressed, and they are like overthinking in every possible situation, which it creates a hazard for them to sleep and makes it difficult for them.
Okay. What are some harmful effects and disadvantages of waking up very late in the day?
You get dizzy feeling, even you have sometimes headaches, you feel lethargic, you don't feel energetic at all, and then you procrastinate everything that you have to do in your routine life.
ओके, थैंक यू सो मच, दैट्स द एंड ऑफ योर टेस्ट. सो अब मैं सेना को उसके परफॉर्मेंस का फीडबैक दूंगी जो कि रियल एग्ज़ाम में नहीं होता है, लेकिन क्योंकि हम यहाँ पे एग्ज़ाम को रिकॉर्ड कर रहे हैं एंड दिस इज़ व्हाट वी ऑलवेज डू, सो आई एम गोइंग टू गो अहेड एंड गिव माई फीडबैक टू Sena. So Sena, first tell me, what do you think about your performance?
I was little bit nervous.
Okay, anything else?
Maybe I stumbled in a few in between.
Okay, all right. So I'm going to give you a band of 7.5 today. Okay, which is good enough. I would have given you more had you not done a few things here and there. So let me first give you my feedback. See, smile at appropriate instances, very good. Body language, very nice. Fluency, excellent. Natural, feel during the conversation, very good. You look very confident, although you are saying that you were scared, but it didn't come through when you were speaking. So there was a style, there was a dignified, composed way of talking, which is, I think, very good, and you should maintain that when you are talking to the examiner, as if you are just normally making a dialogue with somebody, right? So this was good. I like the adjectives that you used. I have noted down a few, not all. You said you were irritated, you said you were annoyed, you said you were angry, and you said you were frustrated. So these adjectives are good when the bullet says that how do you feel about it, right? In between, when you were lost about what to say, you started looking at the points, the bullet points, and you started moving your lips. So that time I got a feeling that you are remembering something, you are recollecting something. Although overall experience gave me a feeling that you are naturally talking. But when you started doing, okay, it gave me a feeling that आप कुछ याद करके बोल रहे हो. तो ये एक जगह पे मैंने आपके मार्क्स काटे हैं. जैसे ही एग्जामिनर को ऐसा लगेगा कि यहाँ पे क्रैमिंग हो रहा है, यानी रट्टा मार के विद्यार्थी बोल रहा है, तुरंत मार्क्स कट जाते हैं. ओके, तो ऐसा अगर है भी तो पता नहीं चलने देना है कैसा है. नहीं है ऐसा आपके केस में, लेकिन थोड़ा सा जो आप डर गए और आप पॉइंट्स पढ़ने लग गए जो आपने लिखे थे और जो बुलेट्स में लिखे हैं, तो तब मुझे थोड़ी सी ऐसी फीलिंग आई. और एक बात, कॉन्शियस होने की ज़रूरत नहीं है, लेकिन आपने करीब 17 या 18 बार शब्द का इस्तेमाल किया. तो मैंने बहुत सुना, इसलिए फिर पहले तो मैंने नहीं लिखा, लेकिन बाद में मैंने नोट किया. सो फिलर्स जो है उसमें आप कभी बोलिए, कभी वेल बोलिए, I know, and then and then you can say and then you can say but don't constantly use the same fillers, or you can just take a pause and go ahead with whatever you want to say, but practice, avoid speaking a lot of so that is what I want to tell you. 7.5 is a good band, but I know you are capable of 8 or even 8.5. So all the best for next time. Thank you so much. अगर आप इसी तरह IELTS के स्पीकिंग मॉड्यूल की मॉक एग्ज़ाम देना चाहते हैं तो मुझे संपर्क करें 7433016809 पे. आपके मॉक एग्ज़ाम्स ऑनलाइन या तो ऑफलाइन, जो भी आपका प्रेफरेबल मोड है, उस तरह से लिए जाएंगे. मॉक एग्जामिनेशन के बाद आपको मिलेगा बैंड स्कोर, फीडबैक एंड टिप्स फॉर इम्प्रूवमेंट. ऑल द बेस्ट.